Hello. How are we? We've got, hello, let me actually move this. We've got Layla, hello, Alive in Madness, Catus, hello. I know as Scott is here as I ruin everything. Riot, Norman, hello. Hello, hello. Osirin, Midwest. Ravenlord, dancing away with the dinos. Nickesi, hello. Rowill, hello. How we all doing? Rowill, thank you for that sub. I appreciate that. For 19 months of support. How are you doing today? Autofire, hello. Hello, hello. How are you? How was weekend? Alright, today is a big day. Today is, I guess, big thing first. My first, real YouTube video is up. So not something from Twitch that we've redone, repurposed. This was all recorded with my new recording software, edited, all of that, ready for YouTube. So if you guys want to check it out, I did a unboxing of Gambler's Chest. If you don't know what Gambler's Chest is, the video helps, but it's a big expansion for Kingdom Death. And I have already built a couple minis from it. This is actually the first boss. You guys may have seen, Rowill has already painted him. So this is the first boss that you encounter with all of his fingers, hands. And then I also built, totally not Guts, who we called Innards yesterday, but he is also built and ready for paint. So that's what I've got. If you want to see the rest of the giant box that came to my house that we're going to be working through, that's over on the YouTubes. So thank you everyone for checking out the YouTube. Like, subscribe if you like it, drop a comment, all those good things. So thank you for checking that out. Deeg, hello, how are you? Riding on in. What you up to today? Let's see. Riot says, I bought things on the cheap at the local game store. Ooh, bring in sell. What did you get? Why has it got to be fingers on an alligator? Because Kingdom Death. Yeah, he's got just a whole spine of them. Yeah. And coming out of his hands. Yeah. Or his chest, sorry. Yeah. Mousebait, hello. How are you? We got Fish Fingers is back. Yeah. So what I did for today is I pulled out the settlement sheet, which you'll also see in the video. But it shows the stuff you fight, and I want to get everything in order. So the Crimson Crocodile, built. Smog Singers are really creepy, and they're next. The Phoenix I already have built and mostly painted. I actually need to finish it. And then we have the King. The Butcher is already built and mostly painted. Atlas and the Hand. So that's what we've got. I did pull out a few more that are smaller, like this boy. So we're just gonna go back and forth. I just want to build some stuff today. Part of that is obviously the YouTube. The other part is my Emperor's children are all in the middle of basing. So here is last night was one of those nights where it didn't matter what I was doing. Nothing went right. So I didn't get to finish the basing for them. I guess the glue hadn't completely cured when I tried to put my top coat of glue on. So they were all moving around on me and I just kind of gave up for the night. So I'm going to finish those today and then hopefully we can get the Emperor's children on basing. I didn't realize Time Chicken was... Sorry if that was a spoiler, but yeah, he's in there. So, that'll be fun. But yeah, I have the Smog Singers. So these really creepy, shrimp people, essentially. But yeah, we're gonna build them today. And then a few of the smaller ones. So some of the smaller ones I picked out, there's actually a father and son miniature that's really cute that I liked. And it's one of my, favorites from the box. So we're gonna get that. We had a few of the other narrative sculpts. But yeah, we're gonna dive in. I love Handigator. They love hands. And it's so, I think it's such a creepy, it's hands and eyes, right? Always creepy. And they're on so many of these monsters. Right, so I got Marcher Worlds for Warcaster for 15 Canadian. A copy of Billion Suns for another 15. A new Knight of Montessa for Infinity while I was there. Nice. Sounds like a good haul there. Shrimp people, wait, that's us, that's right. Those look interesting. That was a help. It's similar. Similar kind of vibe, I would say. The reason I stopped is I went to go get my tablet, because there are the instructions for all these on build.kingdomdeath.com. So I went to grab my tablet in case we get a little stuck. It looks like these are kind of sectioned off, but it looks like maybe we have some overlap, so figured I would grab that so we can do some building together. Oh, Knight of Montesa. Sorry, right? I wouldn't know either way, so... But I'm glad you found some goodies. Alright, so I'll go together there. What are you guys up to today? What have we got? I'm pretty excited about the YouTube video. I hope that it does well today. We shall see, right? I am scared and excited. Scared and excited. Let's see, last night... So yesterday after stream, I tried to get those bases started. I play... The other thing I tried to do was play some Baldur's Gate. I don't know what happened, but I lost like a lot of momentum. Like I was in an area and the quests were kind of overlapping and I was doing real well, cruising along. And for some reason, it just like slowed down. Like everything I tried, I was just hitting a brick wall. And it was really rough. Like really rough. You said no more work. I figured the bases for drying. If I had been working, it would have been more of the salamanders, but those will be today. So yeah, I tried Baldur's Gate, so I like went to one thing and it's like, oh, you can't go in here. And then it was it. There's no clue for how to get in, nothing to do next. It's like, okay, I'll go try something else. And then I got like lost in a zone and rage quit because I didn't know where to go. So it was just like one thing after another. And then I had some house stuff come up and I was just like really frustrated by the end of the night. So that was my night. And then I decided to catch up on Jujutsu Kaisen because I couldn't remember how the previous season ended. And we're about to go into a new arc. So I just wanted a little refresher. And yeah, that's how I gave up on the night. Teague says, I'm counting down the work hours to like play Scum some more. I had some time off work for being sick and I started playing it. I am hooked. I'm glad you found a game you're really enjoying. It's nice to have that game to kind of like get lost in. So I'm glad. Anyone else playing any games right now? I know Baldur's Gate is big. Teague's playing some Scum. I was playing Halls of Torment before Baldur's Gate, and I think next time I rage quit, I need to hop back in there. Right, it says it's a power armored knight on a motorcycle, and you can go to my piano forces. Nice. I guess the Smog Singers do have some anatomy, but it's not the traditional way. I'm gonna go ahead and make the one. And then we'll maybe pick the hand or something to build. Saren says, just chilling today while working on the Reavers for the August challenge. It's kind of boring. I'm sorry you've reached the boring part. I'm having to take mine kind of in chunks too, Saren, with the Emperor's Children. I don't know. Like, I'll get moving and then I'll get frustrated with them, so I'll have to put them down. I'm hoping with the basing, mine's not as, I like them more, if that makes sense. Now Space says, not painting eyes. I literally can't see these tiny things. Sometimes it's not worth it. I know when I do like my tabletop stuff, I don't put a lot of anything into it. Display stuff I'll take more time, but my tabletop, nah. Nah. Got those magnifying glasses. Those do help. When I am doing the display stuff, I'll get mine out. Those do help. How do you like them? I like mine. I know you're asking Mousebait, but I like mine. If you're looking at getting some. Mine came with lots of different, like little lens inserts, too. It's a lovely combo of menopause and age. I can't see close or far anymore. They take a little bit of adjusting, too, Alive Menace. But they're nice. Like, I think I got a headache the first couple times I used them. Just because I'm not used to switching between them. But they are nice. Does anyone else use a magnifier for painting? Any recommendations here for Alive and Madness? Dang it, do I have to get the, I might have to get the instructions. We have lots of arms and I don't know where any of them go. Well, let me pull them up on the website here. Let's see, I hit a wall building Navy breachers yesterday. I'm terrible at challenges. Not terrible. This is probably new for a lot of people doing it as a challenge. Batch painting and army painting is is a skill. It takes a little getting used to. It takes a lot more planning than I think people know until you have kind of made yourself go through it before. KingdomDeath.com. Okay, let's look up these boys so I don't goof these up. There's the Crocodile, King, Smog Singer. They don't have photos. Cool. Here's what happens when I click on Smog Singer. Nothing. Great. I'm gonna try a couple pieces, and if it doesn't work, then we'll just switch to something else. No big deal. No big deal. I don't even have a photo of them right now. Seen people use reading glasses. Master says, I have an outline I use. I love it. I just can't focus anymore. Not the light. Saren says, I have to use reading glasses to paint. I did buy a really cheap headlamp magnifier and it stinks. It only cost like $15, so I wasn't expecting much from them. I think the croc armor links are broken too. Oh, okay. Well, you know what? Let's just go ahead and switch. Let's just switch it up. I'll figure these out later. I know that they're next in our list, but I want to be able to like actually build stuff today, so we'll just switch. Of course, the king is also broken. I wish I looked at this before stream. That's okay. That's okay. What else can we build here? I've got... Let's see if the... Oh yeah, I got the... I think this is the Palico one too. Let's see if that's on here. Just so I don't goof everything up. Yeah. So this is... Before I started. This was the Monster Hunter, like, crossover one. So she's got her little Palico. How cute is that? Let's go ahead and build that. Big kitty cat. That's another one I loved from the Kickstarter. Okay. I'm just going to go ahead and just start building out. Wasted Mind, hello, how are ya? Oh, we've got some links in the chat for the headlamps and stuff. Oh no. But we're laughing at Wasted Minds. Should I open it? If I didn't wear glass, I'd probably have done with another style. Clearly I paid too much. What have you got? Oh yeah, that's similar to mine. Yeah. Yeah. Mine are battery, but to be fair, I've not had to replace them and I've had them for a while. Thought they're the same thing, really close, yeah. Alright. Let's try this one. I'm gonna find one we can build today, because I want to build. Gosh darn it. I don't have anything to paint, and I want to build. So in general, if you've not built Kingdom Death, one thing I have found is that building from, like, the torso out really helps. So I think we're gonna do the same. The hard part with Kingdom Death is sometimes there are pieces that really need to go on before other pieces. So I'm gonna be doing a lot of dry fitting, a lot of testing out pieces before we actually glue. So that'll be the tough part here as we go. Alright, looks like waist. We have another foot, which needs a leg. I'm just going to go ahead and get a bunch of pieces out here so we have them together. Torso. I think that's waist right under. There's other foot. Try fit and use the Tamiya. Yep, exactly. The other thing with our crocodile is I think Girl Will did a fair amount of gap filling, but he would definitely need some if I cared more. So like all along here would probably need some gap filling. I think there was some along the spine. His little chest came together kind of weird. That would probably need some gap filling if anyone else is working on theirs. Around the jaw here. I hate gap filling, and it's just going to be for my table, so I'm not going to worry about it. But a heads up for anyone who may also be working on him, that you'll probably have to do some if you are worried about it. Let me pull her back up as a reference. Okay. Let's see. Both made in China in the same factory. Yeah, they're probably just a different name. Probably the same thing. There's a big build error in the Bone Eater lady holding the skeleton. It tells you to put the cloak on first, but then the right arm won't fit. I ran into a little bit with the Crocodile too, but I'm glad that they have at least something up for them. It does help at least to see the different views and to figure out where all these pieces go. Even if it's not full, like, numbered instructions. It is nice to have. Okay, so the gun, this part of the gun. There's her little face. Okay. Trying to figure out what else we need. That's all kitty cat. Which I guess we could also build... Oh, there's the other leg. Okay, let's start with this and see where it gets us. Berserker, welcome in. How are you today? Welcome on in. Is it bad to use Mephiston for corn minis instead of corn red? You might be missing something here. Well, they're both real nice. They're both nice. I love corn red. I feel like I always start with corn red, unless I just really need a bright red. But Mephiston's a very nice red. It covers nicely. It is a good starting point for sure. My menaces. If you told me I could only gap fill or drill barrels, but not both, I would gap fill. But it looks especially bad on Space Marine. I think there's some models where it's like, alright, I'll do it. But oh, you didn't gap fill at all. I usually goop onto me and squish it together as hard as I can. It usually works. Yeah, I did a bit of that. I probably could do a little bit more on the tail, but I'm not going to worry about it. That's what it says. At least some instructions. Put this orc Kickstarter together on his mount. It was a real pain in the butt. Oh, okay. Enjoy the lurk. It's okay as long as you use corn red for blood angels instead of Mephiston. Yeah, if you swap them out. They can trade these for a bit. Someone clip that and you have Nikki saying, I love corn. Just accurate. Accurate. Alright. There's base. We'll get our little torso together here. I guess I'll ask. For those who weren't here yesterday, how is the starter box challenge going? Live Mana sounds like hit a little bit of a wall, which will happen. I hit I don't want to call it a wall, tiny speed bump last night with my basing. Hoping to get over that today. How's everyone else doing? If you guys like the Kingdom Death, I think we're going to paint some Kingdom Death on our YouTube stream this week. So tomorrow, I actually want to bring on Wasted Minds Eldar. I think we're going to bring on one of the characters. And then I think we're going to Kingdom Death Wednesday. And then this Sunday, we have a Sub Sunday, which is going to be more Kingdom Death, but Pin-Up Edition. So we have this lovely that we'll be painting on Sunday. So if you want to come hang out while we paint her, that'll be a long stream on Sunday. That is Will's Ludba stream, exactly. Exactly. So we've got, yeah, Eldar and Ludba this week. It was a good week. It was a good week. Oh, that's not the piece. Okay, we need another piece. In between, it looks like. Oh, is this the everything in the back? Let me enhance. Oh, wait, that's not the picture I need. Dang it. Where does this go? Okay, I'm gonna set that aside for a moment. I thought I had the right piece. I don't. Squeezel, hello, how are you? Berserker says, I use the sprue goo for gap filling. Yeah, I did a little bit of that. Bits of sprue dissolved in the plastic glue. It's really nice. We need to make, the one I have probably needs more of the glue added back in. But we try to use that as well. Let's see, Wasted Mind says, my Baldur's Gate 3 starter box challenge, sailing along, well done. What level are you now, Wasted Mind, with your mod? It says, I painted the undersuits on the Votan before I melted in the hobby room. You got some progress, though. That's important. Saren says, it's going okay. These reavers should be done either today or tomorrow. Then it's just 10 intercessors, and that's it. That's awesome. Well done. Well, Saren cruising along. All right, so you could possibly go to Raging Heroes or something like that for Eldar Ludba. I actually have the Eldar pack from Raging Heroes. I don't think they have a lot of Ludba. But I do have them for alternate sculpts. I have their kit, or their set that they did a little while back. I was gonna print some for the kits we didn't get updates for, because I don't want to get resin just for them to get replaced. Finally here, finished the tubes. Thank you, Norman, for checking it out. If you too, chat, would like to check out the tubes, I have an oh, thank you, Scott. I have an unboxing for Kingdom Death. The Gambler's Chest expansion. Mine arrived on Friday, so I took some time. It was the hardest thing. It came on Friday, and I recorded on Saturday. I had to wait to open the giant box, and it was torture. But we went through all that together, so if you want to check that out, that's over on the YouTube. For those who don't know, that's my first, like, 4 YouTube video. So that is on all of my new editing software. That was figuring out thumbnails and end screens and all kinds of stuff. Timestamps. We learned all the things. So I'm proud of it, but also scared. Wait, so mine says, I didn't mod this run at all, so still 12. Feels bad. Next monk. Okay, you're going to. Melting the hobby room. That's what I'm doing today, says Autofire. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that there is melting in the hobby room. Me, my buttons. That's right. My buttons. Did I play it? Gambler's Chest? No. Yeah. I spent all Saturday doing the unboxing. Yeah, no. I've been playing Baldur's Gate, and then, yeah, the unboxing and editing took a while. How do I build a Nikki? Oh, well. The instructions, you have to go to 10 different websites. Let me tell you. It would probably be all misnumbered, because that would be on brand. Yep. All misnumbered. I had to log into the email from my now ex-coworker. Had my eyes assaulted by light mode and no organization. There's emails from 6 months ago that are unread. Taking psychic damage just going through it. Well, you're just learning why now X. Yeah. I feel like that's a pretty good exercise of why. Hey, Slipped in, welcome in. How are ya? I have so much stuff I never started. That's okay. It's for a rainy day. It's okay. How are you today? If you would like, we'll be here for a while. If you want to work with us. Or I do some project planning. We're here. We're here. I've got to wait till Baldur's Gate 3. Oh, it comes out on PlayStation. I forgot that they divided the launch. But it's so good. I know that I said I get kind of a weird pacing point, but it's been very, very good. Enjoying it quite a bit. I hope you love it too. I really don't feel like doing minis at the moment. Actually, it is a rainy day, as in literally. That's okay. When it comes back, you've got projects to dive in. I always love when I can, like, go to the closet and pick out something that's been waiting for me. Where it's like, okay, this is the time. I want to start this right now. That feels good. Okay, whatever torso piece I'm missing, we gotta find here soon. Let me get this leg together. While we're doing that, Norman says, my work email organization has devolved into important and a bunch of gear folders. I'm trying to remember from when I was still at the office. Right now, my stuff, I try to divide up. So it's got, like, basically I have, like, completed and in progress. And then I have, like, miscellaneous Twitch stuff in a folder. Everything else is kind of together. I don't know if I should strip the primer off these Warcaster minis or just go over it with black. I guess, do you feel like you're losing detail? That's the only reason I really strip a mini, is if I feel like get some detail back. Is this the piecing? Wait. What do your legs go into? What is happening here? Okay, so this slots into something with an oval. Do I have something with an oval? Cat. It might be this, actually. This waist just might be more pieces than I'm thinking. It's currently dry, but I need 4 to 5 hours of no rain to get things started. Forecast tell me it's supposed to rain in a few hours. I would love some rain. We're supposed to dip back to the double digits this week. Very excited. We finally get out of the hundreds. And so we lose lots of other tools. Email's mostly meant for yelling at people and wishing people birthdays. If it's not okay, no bad patches or things you need to remove, like mold lines, just reprime. Yeah, I think. If you feel like you're not going to lose detail, then just go for it. Okay, I think that is correct. That looks correct. There's 10K unread emails across 50 different folders, which I think are handled by someone else, but still. It's the notification, isn't it? It's just that number staring at you. This is unacceptable. You've sent the triple digits back here. Oh, we still have it for a few days. But then, yeah, I think we finally get a break. Thank God. I'm going to go ahead and put my big boy here. Just for thumbnail and Twitch purposes. Put innards over here. It's a little crowded, but that's fine. Actually, let's lay him down. Yeah. Now he can creep on you guys while we build. Perfect. Perfect. Alright. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out these legs. Because we've got all these... Let's see this pattern on. Okay, that is the right leg, or the right side. So this has to fit over here. Oh, there's the skulls. Okay. I had the wrong angle is the problem. There we go. That's a heat advisor here, ranging from 105 to 113 in places. We've had... Oh, what did it get to? About 105, 106, and then the... Yeah. Luckily, our heat... Ah, no! Our heat index went down. But we still have the... In the hundreds. Hey, Script Red, welcome in. How are ya? We're building some Kingdom Death today. How are you? Let's see. I did my first cast in copper yesterday. Ooh, and I burnt myself. Sat outside for 2 hours while the crucible did its thing. Ouch. Got a little sunburn. Oh no, you're burning yourself all over the place. That's cool though. Copper casting? As long as you don't do what my son did. Try to build the forge next to the house. Is this the same son that's chopping down trees without any warning? Got trees and building a forge and is that all together here? I have a feeling it is. Yes, exactly. My youngest. It's like you know him. I had a feeling. Let's see. When I open Drive, give me the random document 3 lines from a D&D session 4 years ago, not the actively used sheet. Google Drive's just like, did you forget this? I still have it. Google Drive is everyone going through their desk, like just randomly. It's like, wait a second. I still have this. Alright, she's got a little pouch on her waist, which I'm now trying to find. Looks like it is this. Alright, lots of little pieces. Propane works fine. I use an electric furnace. Technically, I could also use it indoors if I get some air circulation going. Whatever is safe. I don't know anything about any of that. Oh my goodness. Come on. I don't have the desk space to set up somewhere permanent. Gotcha. So, space is the concern. Trying to think of what else is going on. I'm like still annoyed about my night last night. That's how annoying it was. Hopefully today will be a better day. More productive day. We're going to... So after stream, I get to work on salamander decals, which I'm pretty excited about because that means some things are going to be getting finished today. Like finished. So I've got those, and then, yeah, hopefully get the rest of the Emperor's Children bases together. Since those did not want to cooperate for me last night. Son of Horus, hello, how are you? Oh no, you're also annoyed by yesterday. I'm sorry. I hope that today is better. How are you? I don't know if you want to talk about it. If you want to, feel free. Alright. I still don't know where this piece goes and it's bothering me. Oh, is it the cat? Does the cat have a little pouch? It's the cat. That's why. I thought it was around her waist. No, it's the cat. This is deep hobby chat. I've not even got a 3D printer. You're all moving into casting into metal, right? There are different degrees of hobby going on in this chat. Alright. Are we to her little head? I think we are. Okay, so her face is separate from her hair. Because of course it is. Okay, so we got that. Looks like we have 2 pieces of hair. Make sure we get all this together. 2 and 3. Yeah. Okay, set that aside. Cat. So this has a, it's like the Monster Hunter type crossover. So she has a very large cat, or a palico. Yeah, cat. Yes, it's a kitty cat. And a dance, and a dance. I can't have it close to anything that'll get damaged by heat. The copper is melting inside the furnace. There's a fly running around the bottom part that houses the electronics. So the part's definitely not hot enough to cause issues. Okay. Pretty sure the fly doesn't have a concept of molten metal. Roger, welcome in. How are you? Son of Horus says it's just, oh, WoW 8 stuff. People that don't play in my class tell me how to play the one class I could play in my sleep, and other people demanding it when it comes to buffs. I hate when... Yeah. I always love when they try to give advice and it's wrong. That's the, like, get out of here. Never message me again. I found the problem. It's WoW. Yeah. Yeah, I hate that. I'm sorry, Son of Horus. It is frustrating. I've been there. Adam's Factory, welcome in. How are you? We got some Kingdom Death. So here is the first boss, this Crimson Crocodile. So I built him the other day. I've also built little, definitely not guts from Berserk. We were calling him innards. And now we're building the Monster Hunter kind of crossover. How are you? If you like Kingdom Death, I also did a unboxing on my YouTube. You can see everything in the massive box that came to me. That is my first big YouTube video. So if you guys want to check it out, like and subscribe. All the YouTube things, there it is. Thank you, everyone checking it out. Now that is a sword, that's right. So we may paint him on Wednesday. I kind of feel like one of these has to happen Wednesday. I haven't decided which yet, though. They'll probably both get primed today, along with our pinup. But I feel like one of them has to get painted. Do plan on rearranging some furniture so I can get another table. We'll give the furnace a permanent setup there, but I need to get rid of some stuff first. Sounds like a good plan. It's always nice to just kind of go through things. We've been doing a little bit of that at the house, and it's been really nice. Clearing out old stuff we're never going to get to, and making room for new stuff that we, maybe we'll get to. I'm a Ret Pally during the Lich King time frame. You're an enhancement shaman for reasons I can't begin to understand. Stop trolling and roll arrested. That's really funny. Enhancement was always so strange. Reasons I can't yeah, that's when I did play, I think it was kind of the same. I found a couple boxes labeled Darkest Dungeon and Dark Souls. I can get rid of those, right? Didn't you buy the Dark Souls? Scott's here actively trying to give away things he himself bought. But no, those are mine. My babies. You put them back. You put those back. Alright, and then her little ponytail in the back here. So her head is 3 different pieces. We have face, hair, back of head. And subbed on YouTube. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. So I took my Necromancer Duder and ran around doing pet battles only. I thought I bought Bloodborne. I thought you got both. Either way, they stay. Either way, I'll paint them, okay? This dude went through the entire raid without dropping a Wind Fury a single time. Learn your class for telling him to do mine. One of those. One of those. People, man. Alright. There's that. And then I think we have to start to be careful. That sword on her back is going to be like probably the last thing I put on. Got more stuff around her waist. So that is cat, cat, cat. What is this longer? I think that goes across her chest to hold the sword. Maybe we are just down to arms. Okay. I thought we had more. No, we're just down to arms. Anyone know where I can buy severed head type bits? Other than just on the regular spruce? Usually, if you're looking at Warhammer, they usually have different head options. So you could repurpose one of those if you need to muck it up a little bit. Like if you need it to look actually like severed. Yeah, I think something like that where you have options that you can chop up if you need to. Full-on heads or just skulls? Yeah, so if there's skulls, there is an actual skull box from Games Workshop. Otherwise, I think chopping up something existing in a kit, probably the way to go. Are Kingdom Death shifting their designs to be more conservative? Asking for scientific reasons. So Kingdom Death is kind of split up. So the core box itself isn't going to have your pinups and things like that. The core box is more things like this. It's more of the horror aspect. The pinups are very much collector's items. So some of them have game content if you want to add them. But you don't have to. So all of your core box stuff, creepy. More of the collector stuff, pinups. So it depends on the what you're looking at. Some of these promos are a mix. So it's depending on who they've partnered with for the Kickstarter and these promo models. So it depends what you're looking at. Probably Bits Place, check Etsy, yeah. The other thing is there's always 3D printing. Which again, it could be like head option type things. So if you don't find exactly what you're looking for. You want specific heads, Spellcrow, Cromlech, Victoria Miniatures. There's a few places. The two genders, creepy and pinup, yep. Yeah, so the core box, there is nudity, but it's not in a pinup, like, sexy way. It's a, we're vulnerable with no armor kind of naked. So there is nudity in the core box. I don't want to say there's no nudity. But it's a much different vibe. Norman says, I forgot to increase my savings account with my increase in pay. Savings service has a surge of income. I messed up on, 15% surge. Well, now you know. I don't know if I would just straight Google severed heads. Probably make your NSA agent do a spit take. Miniatures. Just put miniatures at the end of everything. Hopefully that'll help poor Steve. Pinups. Some are still creepy, but learning into scare-rousing. Yeah, exactly. Different vibe. Still nudity in the core game, but different vibe. Hey, Outlaw, welcome in. We are building some Kingdom Death. So, my Gambler's Chest expansion arrived, which is a huge expansion for Kingdom Death. I was waiting 5 years for it, and I was a late backer, so some others have been waiting even longer. But that arrived on Friday. I actually did a full unboxing if you'd like to check it out. It's over on YouTube. But we are building this, it's basically like a Monster Hunter crossover. So here is our hunter, and then she will have a little palico with her, which is pretty cute. But we're into very, very tiny pieces at the moment. How are you? What you up to today? I like the extra horrific monsters body horror too. But yeah, referring to both elements. Yeah, so it depends what you're looking at. Going for friends out of vibe. Probably spelled wrong. In genders, I had an online form that asked was man, men, woman, or nothing. I don't think I've seen it put that way. As far as man, men, woman. Alright, next arm going on. Yeah, singular plural's interesting. Like I've seen he, his, she, her. I don't think I've seen it done that way. Alright, let that sit for a second, and then she's got her little... What is this, actually? It's like a little... I guess it's a gun. It's kind of hard to tell. It's very small. So, of course, speaking of waiting for shipping, I ordered the Get Off the Road diorama early Friday. I already have a shipping notice delivery tracker for UPS for tomorrow. 4-day turnout. So when I ordered Lucius, it was like that. I had a shipping notification the same day. And when Scott did his Land Raider, it was the same. It's crazy. You had 2 on the Land Raider. I think Lucius was 2 or 3, yeah. I had the email the same day that it was, like, packed. So I guess they're caught up from COVID and stuff. Pretty nuts. I was very surprised when I had that email, like, immediately. I'm good, just relaxing, enjoying the stream. I lurk most of the time. The minis look cool, decided to come out of my corner and ask. Thank you so much. Thank you for the lurk. I appreciate that. I hope you enjoy the stream. But yeah, the minis are definitely a little different than Warhammer. You can see they're some very small parts. But yeah, if you're not familiar with Kingdom Death is a cooperative board game. So it is it's a campaign game, so it's a very long game. I can show you the settlement sheet here, so you can kind of get an idea. But all of these arrived. If you have other creators who love Kingdom Death, you'll probably see a lot of these miniatures. I think the fun part is seeing what everyone tackles first. I think a lot of people, excuse me, will probably do what I'm doing, where you get the bosses you need together first. But then seeing what the other like narrative sculpts everyone like is fun. Maybe depends on stock. Probably, yeah. But yeah, the Forge World turnaround time has definitely gotten better. Okay, I'm gonna let that sit for a second because it's a pretty small connection point there. Let's go ahead and work on the kitty cat. We'll get her sword clipped out here and we'll kitty cat it up. The sprue is actually called Anna and Milkshake. So I'm guessing their cat is also Milkshake. Because I think Hobby Time at Healy's cat is Milkshake. So the sprue, yeah. Anna and Milkshake. Wow. I also know they moved to a more high-tech warehouse. My roommate works logistics. He's talking about how they're probably all automated now, so orders can get up. I know they were doing that with Games Workshop. So I think that would make sense. That maybe now that they're moved over, it is faster. Because you guys remember everyone was getting like wrong orders and things there for a little bit. It was right after they had moved to the new system. So it sounds like maybe now we're up and running and working as intended. Yeah, bringing all the boys to the yard. A little milkshake here. Gonna watch the unboxing video? Thank you! Thank you for checking that out. But yeah, you'll get an idea of just how much stuff there is to work on. There's a lot. That's right. He's gonna bring all the crocodiles to the yard. Alright, here's the rest of the kitty cat is also a lot of pieces. I like just his face. Kitty face. I saw a cute cat up for adoption at the pet store yesterday. Oh, but my pre-existing fluff ball doesn't get along with other cats. Oh no. No friends. No friends needed. That's always tough. We had to, I don't say we had to. We were puppy sitting for my mom's dog, and she doesn't really get along with other doggos, and it's tough. Especially when little Sadie wanted to be friends the whole time. Alright. Quick little file on his little face. Cute. Cute, cute. The plastic sounds like it might be harder than GW plastic, going by the clip noise. I feel like the actual connections are a little bit thicker. I think the plastic's about the same. I do think the connectors are a little thicker. So like actually removing the piece from the sprue. Like you have a little bit more plastic there than Games Workshop gives. It's not like a huge difference, but maybe a little bit. Alright, let's give his... Put creepy face on ears. Be less creepy. There we go. Now he's gonna be cute. Gates, that's the word, thank you. Turtle Dove doesn't get along with other cats. All two of them leave her alone. Lately, Scrappy and Hobbs all pick on her. Poor kitty. Alright, he's got a seam line right on his face. We'll get that fixed in a second. We'll do the old Tamiya and smush method. What does everyone have coming up this week? Anything we're excited for? I'm mostly excited to finish the salamanders. That's my week. I'm in that weird limbo of finishing the salamanders and really wanting to start the Seraphon. Because I've got a little bit of work to do before I send that photo over to get color scheme all approved. So I'm like right in the middle of all that right now. I'm ready to just like hop over, start working. But we gotta get those decals done. My cat's like, 15. I don't think he's gonna change habits. Already used to having a spot. Probably not. Let's see, waiting for the weather to actually make up its mind so I can prime some Urukai Scouts. Let's go. Hopefully the weather cooperates here soon. I think that's about it for us. We're back to D&D this weekend, so we'll have, I think we have both campaigns. So we'll have the Greek campaign on Friday, and we'll have Strahd on Saturday. So those will be fun. And then Sub Sunday on Sunday. So make sure I'm ready for that. I kind of liked that we did, last time we split Sub Sunday, so we did Warhammer in the morning and then the Slender Man later in the day. Did you guys like doing that, having two different projects? I thought that worked out nicely and I didn't feel quite so burnt out working on the second half. So it's something else I could work on. Gonna need to take just a finish it day, one day, for Gunborg and Slenderman and all those things we started. Hey Spark Minis, how are you? Welcome on in. We're building some Kingdom Death today. These are from the Gambler's Chest, which I also did an unboxing for. I'll throw that in one more time here. If you guys want to check that out, everything that came in the gigantic box that arrived, well, that's up now on YouTube. Do what you feel. I think it helped. I just like to get... It's nice to know what you guys think. If there's ever a, oh god, don't do that again, I need to know that. You know? 6 hours is a long time to work on a single mini. I think it makes sense for the larger minis, or like if we're doing Contrast-a-thon, something like that. These smaller ones, it's kind of nice to just have 2 projects. Bill, hello! I was poking around on YouTube and ran into your unboxing video. Hell yes, it's working. The algorithm, it works. How are you today, Bill? Welcome in. We are building, here I'll show you the actual mini. This from Kingdom Death. So it's like a Monster Hunter type crossover. So it is Anna and Milkshake. We're getting her kitty cat together. I even commented and I never comment. Thank you so much. We fighting the algorithm, that's right. We doing the things? Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Doing the things? How does this work? I'm confused. Why is his arm there? I mean, that fits. Looks like it changed a little bit. Oh, yeah. That's right. We're bringing all the boys, all the crocodiles to the yard, Bill. How are you? Alright, so this will go here, and then the little head we put together will go on top of that. I will say, if anyone has any feedback on the video, there's a few things I know I'm going to keep in mind for the next one. If anyone has any feedback, let me know. I tried really hard, but there's probably things I didn't think about, so. YouTube is a new beast. Obviously, we'll keep playing with stuff until we find what works. Okay-ish. I'm glad are okay. Glad we get you for a bit here today, Bill. Alright, yeah, let's see if the little head... Oh my goodness, so cute. I'm really sad the king instructions are not on here, because I'd really like to build that. We'll take a look and see how complicated he is. He's definitely a creepy model. But we'll see if we can get him together, maybe. Because other than that, Atlas is gigantic, and I think I probably want to do that off stream, so I'm not distracted. And then the hand, we can do the God Hand, which is the new one. He was I saw a smaller sprue. We could do that. Yeah, I don't know. We'll just hop around today. Again, I'm waiting on Emperor's Children bases. I didn't get them. I didn't wait long enough for my glue to cure last night, so I'm having to now wait on my bases. That's why we're doing this today instead. I could tell you're a bit more nervous. That went fast. And overall seemed very professional. Maybe a slightly longer intro, but that may just be me. Thank you, I appreciate that. It's weird talking to no one. I think after, you know, streaming for so long, it is weird talking to no one. I'll watch a couple seconds on the video before coming over. I'll check it out later. It did strike me that you seemed nervous. You weren't talking with your normal levels of projection. I don't know how much of that is also my audio settings, because they had a lot of, like, where you can level out audio. I didn't want the background music to be too loud. But if you're both getting the nervous vibe, then that's good feedback. I should try to find my basement storage stuff. Only been in there when I visit the apartment, the real estate agent. Been living here for 2 years. That might be a good plan. I know don't be nervous isn't a great critique, but I pretend no one ever sees my video, which is close enough, so I don't get nervous. I try to treat it like I was talking to stream, but yeah, not having feedback as I go is weird. It's very different. Okay, hold up. Let me give a spin of the kitty cat. Are your legs just smoke? Yeah, the kitty's like coming out of the smoke. Where does this go? Okay, this goes into the base. Let's start there. I'm not sure anyone who doesn't already know you would necessarily notice, though. May just because we know you. Okay, that's good feedback. Hopefully they they hang in there then. Get a framed picture of Bill Murray. Set it up behind the camera. Talk to Bill Murray. There we go. Do it for him. Do it for him. Live in front of peeps, no nerves. Talking to cameras, ooh, scary. It's just different. Because, like, here I can do something and be like, and see your reaction, right? When I'm talking to myself, it's just, was that good? I have no idea. No idea. So it's different. I had that a bit when I was still Because we're going to get back to Patreon stuff, too. It's a little bit of the same there. I'm just more used to that. But yeah, we'll do more. The other one I think I showed you guys that I want to do was the mech from Mindwork Games. I wanted to do an unboxing, but there's not a lot to unbox. So I think I'm going to do an unboxing and assembly to kind of have it all together. She's very cute and I want to get her together. What if as a collective we just don't type to Nikki? I would leave. I would just be like, alright, we're done today. Bye. Bye. That's how you get only YouTube, Nikki. That's how that happens. Okay, kitty cat. Where'd you go? Help me out here. It's right there. Okay, so the kitty literally comes out of the smoke. He doesn't have back legs. Which is going to be weird as we paint his sub-assemblies, but will make sense once he's on the base. So, that's a little strange, but... Unboxing short, all the metric video things. I need to see if there is a magical time I need to hit for YouTube. As we fight the algorithm. I don't actually know. Mindwork's casting's a bit rough. I pick up their Elric at Acon. Oh my god, it's bad. Yeah, I'll have to take... This is part of their, like, original line, which I haven't ordered any before. So this is the diner... Was it the Edge of the Galaxy? I've not opened any of theirs, so... We'll take a look together. Okay, I think we're going to have to put the sword on, unfortunately, because that strap goes around her. Unless it just kind of sits in a nice spot. Let's take a look. If this strap just has a connection point, then we'll go for it. Hey, Dad, welcome in. Make sure you're making this face in the thumbnail. I know, we're still working on it. Thumbnails, a work in progress. How are you? I need more red circles, some more blurred photos. We'll get there. The sword literally curls past 90 degrees. Yikes. Yeah, it's for stepping around corners. Think how stealthy you can be now, Bill. Think how stealthy. Yeah, that's a problem. That's a problem. Okay, where does this actually go? Okay, legs, arms. Yep, we did that. Yep. Okay, so it's from here across. Like this. There, okay. That slots in, so I think it's okay to put in. Whoops, until I drop it. I think I'm just gonna 3D print a different sword, that's how bad it is. It's Stormbringer, you just chop through the corners, yeah. Green, oh, not red, green arrows, right? Right here, speaking the algorithm. I will have so many different colored arrows just for you guys. Just for you guys. Jazzy, welcome in. How are you? Sorry, let me get this strap on. Oh, in the right spot, please. Okay, you fit before I put glue on. There you go. Please also go where you need to with glue on. I would kill Gus with Stormbringer. No need for stealth. That's right. I don't need to stab around corners, says Bill. Okay, there she is. Now we have a whole bunch of like these little tiny designs that go on the gun. And I think one was on Kitty Cat. I think Kitty Cat got one. Let me double check. Okay, the sword and the gun both get one. Oh, and then the actual sword. Okay, so that should be the back. So it should go here. Jazzy, what you up to today? Sorry, I'm trying to figure out where all these little pieces go here. In the oh, I guess they're the same size. This one looks smaller. Maybe not. I'm ready to move on to something a little bit bigger. A little bit bigger would be good for next build here. Still getting over this cold, working through it. I hope that you're feeling at least a little bit better. I know sometimes it just takes forever. Alright, so this will go there. Looks right. I need to actually clean up the sword. I didn't actually do it. I clipped it, but I didn't clean it. Now Felix is over checking the paint water. He just wants to hobby too. Does anyone else have hobby helpers like Felix? I feel like it's always the kitty cats that I hear about. I do love when Sadie will just come back in here and chill with me while I'm working. Is cozy. Until she barks and scares the crap out of me. Less cozy when I'm trying to edge highlight and she suddenly yaps behind me. You have a paint water connoisseur on staff. Very fancy. You know what? I might just go ahead and go glue it. Yeah, we're just gonna glue it. We have too many things to build to have a whole bunch of sub-assemblies. I have a gigantic box of goodies that needs building. Has anyone put black contrast over Iron Warrior's metal? I'm trying to think of a good way to do that black iron that the Eric I have. I think that'd be a good way to go. I've not done that combo myself, but I feel like it'd be pretty dark. Make sure it's connecting the right spot. Which of course is going to be the view they don't have on here. Yeah. Looks like it is, just right in the middle there. Maybe scooch it a tiny bit. Oh, Griff likes to sleep on my feet when I hobby. It's so cute. Speaking of, the other week he has been tasting water here. Stepped in my paint palette. Let me tell you, getting corn red from a cat's paws, who's very peculiar about his paws. Getting off things is not fun. This day his lounging blankie is a single corn red mark in the middle that I didn't wash out. Of course it had to be red too. For trying to get something out. It had to be red. Alright, which way does this go? I don't think it matters as long as it's on there. These little pieces, man. Killing me. Killing me. I think today's gonna be homemade crunch wraps. Let's go. Sounds good to me. I wish mine had turned out a little nicer when I did them. Mine, I don't think mine turned out as nicely as yours have. I'm actually gonna go the other way. It's a better connection point. Have more of the circle itself on the... Hobbs is why I have cat hair in my mouth. I do hate when you get, like, pet fuzz in something. The worst pigment, too, yeah. The one that's just permanently on things when it gets there, yep. I'm always terrified when I have to use contrast paint, because I know that those stain really badly. They're very... I always hesitate when, like, oh, you're painting with, like, kiddos, get the contrast paints. I'm like, oh, they stain so badly, though. Please be careful. Getting the full correct can be tough. The correct amount of filling is important. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what it is. My lettuce felt kind of wilted because of the heat. And it wasn't the same. I'll just go let the experts do my crunch wraps. Just have my my little cheat meal every now and then. I'll be alright. I did honey glazed chicken today. That sounds really good. I was kind of looking for some more like crock pot type stuff that I could just throw in. I'm ready for it to be soup season. I'm ready to just have soup every week. Oh god, where did that go? Oh, it's so tiny. Where did it go? Yeah, there it is. Guts had it. Thank you, Guts. Okay. We get these on, and then she's good to go. don't have a cat and a dog aren't allowed in my area, so I don't have to worry about these things. If I were more particular, or if I had a separate, like, completely studio area, Sadie would probably not be in there to avoid the fuzz. Should my dog on primer? Oh, with the lid off yesterday, and I'm like, good sweatpants are my painting pants. I hate that. I tried, when I know I have an airbrush day, I try to pick something that I don't care about as much, just in case. Soup doesn't have a season. Don't let your soup be dreams. It's just hard, because I usually work out around lunchtime, too, so I don't want something super hot when it's 105 outside. Gosh, this little piece. If this ever falls off, I'm gonna be really sad. But it goes right here. We're gonna try our best. It's so tiny. Alright. Give it as good of a connection point as we can. Alright. And then we're not going to touch it. We're going to let that glue do its work. I'll show you guys the full mini though. I went to my storage room to deal with printies. Forgot it. I cleaned it on Saturday. So much space for activities. I've been trying to do a full desk clear every week, and it's been helping me a lot. Because then I just pull over what I need to work on. It's been huge. If anyone else needs the reminder to clear your desk, here it is. Oh, I wear an apron, but it went right through. Cold soup gang? You mean cereal? What cold soup you eating? Are you just eating regular soup cold? Alright, there she is. I want to keep her separate for painting. But there is Anna and Milkshake. Adorable. With her cat coming out of the mist. So there is another mini for Gambish Chest. Super cute. She is adorbs. I like her. We'll put her here with innards and our crocodile. Okay, that doesn't mean we need to pick something else, though. On her sprue, we've got Cursed Spear. What does that look like? Maybe we'll do that next, since it's here. See if we have instructions. Cursed Spear. Okay. You know what? Let's do it. He's here. He doesn't look overly complicated. This is Cursed Spear. Do you eat pizza cold? I do. I don't think I've had soup cold, though. Cold soup, gross, says Mousefade. Exalted, hello, how are you? Hungover morning pizzas? Yeah, that's different. That's different, I think. I rest my case, then. What is your favorite cold soup? So I can try it after your scrambled eggs and peanut butter. Alright, let's get this boy together. Wait, you never eat pizza cold? What? Cold soup, explain. Yeah, I need to know what soup we're eating cold. That might change my opinion. Cold pizzas, I love, yeah. I love me some breakfast pizza. Alright, I'm gonna go through the instructions, see if I have anything. Okay, so same thing. Building out from the torso. Easiest way to do it. Where's the little mouse? He keeps wanting to make cold soups. I'm like, no! I mean, summer would be the time to try some cold soups. I definitely don't want hot soups right now. Which stinks, because one of my favorites is, I make a Thai, like, curry. That's the word I'm trying to come up with. It's a curry noodle soup, and it's really good. But I have not wanted a hot soup. Yeah, gazpacho is the only one I'm thinking of is cold. None of the cream or cheese-based ones, but broth soups are fine cold. So just like chicken noodle. Norman says, I've gotten to a dangerous habit of coming home drunk and oven baking some toast. They're great in that stage of my life, but I'm very concerned about forgetting about them or falling asleep. Set a timer, if you can. Yeah. Put the timer out before you go out. Cold pizza's great, unless it's crappy sauce. That, acidifies after a while. The cereal is gazpacho. Yep. We're going to now categorize every food, because that's what it turns into. I set up several alarms. Okay, as I do it. When I still wake up in the morning, I'm like, did I turn off the oven? I do that sober, so. I think I would be in trouble, yeah. I already have the stove anxiety. Cultured American, welcome in. How are ya? Let's see, pea soup can be good. I'm not big on, them in general. I'd try it, though. How are ya? We are building some Kingdom Deaths today. These are from the Gambler's Chest expansion, which, if you want to check out more, I have an unboxing over on my YouTube. That is my first, 4 YouTube video I've made. So I'm happy that it's out there and scared. But if you want to check it out, it is there. Yeah, you could just get a toaster. They're not well, they're not, but you also don't have to worry about, did you turn the toaster off? Cereal is soup is not a take I wanted to think about in the morning. My issue is leaving the stove on super low when I'm warming up tortillas. I always triple check that the stove is off. And then sometimes I'll still go up there and make sure that it's off. The anxiety be screaming. Stove anxiety is a legit thing, thanks to my mom. But also my sons keep leaving flammable things on the burner. It's making me paranoid. I do think part of it is being older sister. And just making sure everything is off and taken care of. And no one can reach up and put their hands on the burning, what are they called? The circle thingies. I had it in my head and now it's gone. So I think part of that is big sister anxiety. Yeah, the coils or if you have the burners, thank you. I always enter chat with the food talk. You just bring it with you, I think, Exalted. What you up to today? I think you bring it with you. Which leg are you? Wait. Wait. Do you go this way? Do I have this backward? I had that backward. The Bernie thingies, yeah. Obviously. Heating element. There we go. There's the official term, I think. I left the burner on for 2 hours last week. Don't tell anyone. Riot, you're the reason. You're the reason I have to be anxious. It's you. It's the one thing that unites or divides us all. That's right. Food. Food's always a good stream conversation. I left the stove on low overnight more than once in college. See, this is why. This is why I have to be anxious. Because everyone else is leaving it on. The buns are, moist? Why are your Hawaiian rolls moist? Yeah, well, I mean, they wouldn't be like a cake moist, is what I'm thinking of. When you say moist, I think cake. Maybe not bread. Oh, dipped. That's not moist. That's that's soaked. Yeah, like a cake, I think is what he means. Only takes one house fire and you get anxious, yeah. Yeah. I don't even want the one. That's why I'm anxious. I don't want the one. I'm so annoyed by the weather forecast. I could have done a cast today. I'm sorry. It's a difficult thing, I'm sure, trying to get that right. I always feel bad for our meteorologists for storm season and stuff. Because they'll get the questions of here is my address. When exactly will it rain? When exactly will it stop raining? They're just man. Mother Nature decides this, not me. I always feel bad. I once left one of the burners on with a pan on top of it for like an hour. Luckily it was on low and it was a cast iron one, so not super ruined, but still, yeah, that scares me. Because you're just burning off all the stuff on the pan, too. Have you had the dipping tacos? Is that from Taco Bell? I've not had dipping tacos, no. If you're not anxious enough about stoves yet, I have a fun story. I'm not going to read it, but you can tell Chad it. For my sanity, I will probably skip it, but feel free to share it with Chad. It didn't rain at my house, but you said there's a 70% chance of rain. Why did you lie to me? Yeah, that's what the Twitter comments all basically come down to. How dare you? It's so bizarre. I especially love the ones where they're like, you said it was going to be all tornadoes, and it's fine, and I'm angry about it. It's like, why are you angry that things didn't happen? Why? What is wrong with you? It's very fine. Not mine, but a family member. If y'all are prone to falling asleep randomly, don't cook in that stuff, please. Or set a timer to wake you up. Yeah. Big agree. Set that timer if you're a little worried. I set a timer for everything just because I get distracted. Like, sometimes I'll... Like, if you're waiting for something to simmer for like 30 minutes. Set that timer and come back. If you're maybe not fully there, set that timer. Come back. Our stove caught on fire, says Mousebait. Element wouldn't stop burning, unplugged, deprived of oxygen, yelled at the boys to get out. Only Little Mouse listened. We have words after that debacle. Oh no. Gosh. Or just slow cook everything. There you go. Crockpot. It's the best. Yeah, I'm ready for just everything to go in the crockpot this fall. I'm ready to wear my hoodies. I'm ready to make some soup. Just have the slow cooker every day. I'm ready for it. All of it. Summer sucks. Bring on fall. So video of all of a narcoleptic dachshund. Poor baby. Mom fell asleep with chicken breasts in the oven for 4 to 5 hours. They were dry. I'm surprised they were anything. I would have thought they were gone. Actual coal at that point. Siri being able to set timers based on voice commands is an amazing thing. That is nice. They weren't burned at all. Must have been a low temperature then. Unless we're sarcasming. I may have missed it. I can't leave a slow cooker on. Oh, without someone home to watch it? I feel like they're pretty safe. I feel like they have enough mechanisms and things. I think they have auto turn off for some of them. Slow cooker I'm alright with. We missing a piece? I think we're missing a piece. Maybe not? Hold on. What am I looking at here? Oh no, it fits lower than I think. Okay. Sorry. Some chicken jerky, yeah, pretty much. Norma says, I find that people lock up in those situations. Girlfriend started a microwave with a metallic element in there. Watch it sparkle, do fancy stuff for 10 seconds. Before I ran through the whole apartment to stop it. Just completely locked up. Yeah, it's that, what do I do? I know something's wrong, but I don't know how to fix it. It's, that's scary. Because you don't want to make it worse. But yeah, freezing is one of the responses. Exalted says, I bought a smart plug. Links to an app. Had it set overnight with an auto switch off. There you go, Mousebait. If you want to do the slow cooking. Maybe that's worth looking at. Robotics lab in college, we had our soldering irons on 30-minute timers because like people kept leaving them on. Yeah, that's a good idea. I was proud of Little Mouse, though. He remembered the whole emergency plan. This is years ago, obviously. That's good. Good, good. And important why we have them, right? Talk about them. So that if you are... so instead of freezing, you can get out. Alright, we got a skull. Cool. Glad this is going together pretty easily. Alright. There's that. I think we're to arms. Yep. 2 arms, chat. Okay, the spear goes across the body. Yep. Flying through these. We would only have 1 Chaos Knight done by now. They're not too bad. We haven't run into anything where I've had to, like, pry an arm back off because something should go on first. Thank goodness. So, not too bad. Is anyone else doing some hobby today? Maybe later after work? Sound like a lot of us waiting on weather, unfortunately. It's either too hot or gonna rain. Anyone else got progress? Good. Two arms? Don't look at you. Whoa, hold on now, wasted mine. Bringing us to the gun show. Hashtag too swole for me. Let us know how the armor goes, by the way. I'm interested in the same scheme. Son of Horse, you have a request on your contrast method. I've done similar with just the Nuln Oil, and it looked pretty good. I would imagine the contrast would look pretty good. Since it's already a little bit thicker, you wouldn't have to do as many coats. So I imagine it'll look pretty cool. Okie dokie. I need to build up my new wood shop so I can start building picture frames and bookcases. I didn't realize you're going to get a wood shop with your new digs. That's exciting. There's that, and I think we just have the spear. Make sure I didn't miss any pieces. Looks like we're good. And then we'll have to pick something else to build. We'll just keep cruising. Just building additional content. I think I did something similar when I did my Iron Hands Contemptor, but I can't recall exactly. Eventually I'll post updates on my starter box challenge. There we go, if you guys want to see it. I need to go and join all those little threads. I meant to yesterday and I forgot. So I can actually see everyone's updates. I think Bill posted something about a threads only thing as well. I hate that I get so brain dead right after stream. I just go for lunch and then that's it. Out for a bit. New Digs has a carport and an extra deep garage. 20 by 30. That's awesome. Congrats. So much more room for activities. Alright, 1 arm. And then 2 arm. And then spear. And that's another mini together. I may take a look on this website and just see what else looks cool that we want to do. I may have to dig out a sprue or two, but... It's that or we go straight for the king, which I also kind of want to do. A little divided here. Why can't they just all be built like right now, chat? Oh, that's right. The king didn't have instructions. That's why. Derp. I remember now. How many minis are in that set? A lot. I don't remember. There is an overview page on Kingdom Death, and I don't remember if they say exactly how many minis. I think there was a number for the narrative sculpts. There's 6 new bosses. But even one of those is 3 sculpts, so that Smog Singer we started with is 3, but it's 1 encounter. I don't know that they give an overall number. We can take a look if you'd like. Because also, for each of the bosses, you get armor sets. So you have sets of armor, like a whole sprue of armor bits for your survivors. Which is basically as you're killing the bosses and getting their resources, it's to show your survivors putting their armor on. So kind of similar to Monster Hunter, where you make armor out of the monster. All of those are miniatures also, so if you have 4 survivors times the 6 bosses, that's already 24 sets of armor to build. So yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. Just as a, I guess, a little bit of an idea before I can actually look it up. How do you change out the armor? If you're crazy, like some of the Kingdom Death people, you magnetize it. If you're like me, you rule of cool it. And you just pick some of the cool parts of that set that you like and put a few survivors together. The people that magnetize them are insane. It's so many magnets on such little pieces. Yeah, I rule of cool them. So the armor sets that we have built from the core game are all rule of cool. Because I would lose my mind if I had to magnetize all that. Right, says I should have puttied the mold line on this gun barrel instead of filing it down, but that'd have been easier. Alright. Because we're going so fast, the glue's not quite curing, but I'm going to try and get this on here and lined up and not move it around too much. These pants have tears where the skin shows. Nope, not Carrie. Come back later, you know? Get the pants done, come back later if you want. Nothing wrong with that. This doesn't feel right. It's upside down. Surprised that fit as nicely as it did for being upside down. Okay, there we go. Showing skin, and here of all places, the jackals or whatever Mousefate's working on. Just want to join Kingdom Death. Show a little skin. What have we become? That's right. Not in our good Christian Minecraft stream. Not here. No, no. No skin. No, no. I mean, if Will gets his way. Which he won't. Then we wouldn't have any. I like how they're all half naked. I just wish they were a tad bigger. Ugh. They're neat little sculpts. Sorry, I just realized we didn't actually clean this piece. I clipped it and we didn't clean it. Which I do too often on stream. Big Boss, hello, how are ya? We are working through Gambler's Chest from Kingdom Death. So some new sculpts from a gigantic box of stuff. I'll do the thing again. In case anyone has not seen, if you would like to see Gambler's Chest, I did an unboxing over on YouTube. That is up now. Thank you to everyone who's already checked it out. Like, subscribe, all the YouTube things. Okay. Good stream. I'm not supposed to be killing everyone in Baldur's Gate. Maybe not. I don't know. We're not the boss of you. not the boss of you. I think you're too used to orcs. They are kind of different proportions than working on marines or just regular duders. Like regular marines or infantry duders. What have we become? Thirsty? We've been that. We've been that. Well, they are the best as Big Boss. That's right. In the summer heat, for sure. Oh, that's not what you meant? There's no thirst here. No. No. Not in this stream. Alright. Clean up his base. And then that's another one done. Hooray! Yeah, it's a lot. Alright. Should be it. I'll give it a file. So it fits in that insert nicely. And I think we're good. So here is Cursed Spear. There you go. Lots of sculpted bases too, which are nice. Because then they fit in the... Don't have to worry about that. Goes right into the insert. Good to go. Alright. Cool. Got... Is that 4? 4 now from Gambish just all built. So I'll do a recap for anyone coming in. We have Crimson Crocodile, which is the first boss. I went immediately for Not Guts from Berserk. Then we built the little Monster Hunter crossover, Anna and Milkshake. So she'll fit here. She doesn't stay as nicely as the other though. And then we built Cursed Spear just now. So that is number 4. We cruise along. I kind of want to try the king and see, because I need something larger to build. Those tiny pieces were a lot. I just saw the preview of the Gambler's Chest video. How big is that box? Well, you'll find out in the video. The box is in there. Alright. Another done sprue. We did it. We did it. Okay, let's look at the king. Again, what I'm working on, in case you guys are not familiar, is there is a settlement. So as you go through the campaign each year, which is a gameplay loop, has different things that happen. And I'm basically working to see what I need to like start playing. So the quarries are the things that you fight. So there's our Crimson Crocodile. There's the Smog Singers that I started to build and decided to wait because I don't know what arms go with what. The Phoenix we've already built and is mostly painted. The King is next, is why I kind of want to do him next. He is a creepy model. But he's larger pieces. Sounds really nice right now. I think he's the one sprue, but if we run into missing pieces, I'll just get those after stream. We'll just clean up what we can for now. The instructions are not on the website I am using, so if we're missing anything. Is that babies? It is. Yep. Yep. They're all over the place, actually. I've not read any of the narrative stuff for him. I don't know why they're there, but they sure are. There sure are. So we're just going to go ahead and clip and see what we can get together here. Because I need something larger to build. And everything else is like gigantic large, so. Because Atnus, which is the other one on here, is I think 3 sprues. The Gambler himself is like 5 sprues. Those are actually in the video too if you want to see them. But I don't want to get that involved here on stream where I can be distracted. So we're just going to start clipping and see what we can do. Sausages, fingers, eyes. Yet I didn't expect babies. It's, yeah, the creepiness continues. Let's see, Norman says, Project 60 Stabas has begun. I don't have a Horde Army problem. Everybody else has a Horde Army problem. You and Vat Rat love the Horde Armies. And it cracks me up every time. He's like, I don't know how I'm going to get ready for this tournament. I only have 300 miniatures to paint. It's like, well, maybe you pick armies that don't have 300 miniatures. That was super squeaky. Sorry about that. One of us. One of us. But if you saw the compass, you do this to yourself, but you know that. I'm not saying anything you don't know. You already know that. I mean, I have two. I don't like it. I won't get another one. But I've got Skaven and Tyranids, so. But I'm definitely not doing that again. No, thank you. Alright, there's everything off the spur at least. I don't know if they go together. We've got a few more pieces over here that look like they're going to be very situational. So, looks like it'll be obvious when we get to them. For now, we'll just clean these up. I think I'm still at like 200 of the 320 grots. Jesus. Jesus. When I was buying the 100 bases pack, the friend checking me out gave me a massive side eye when I refused to elaborate. You're like, you'll see later, you know? In due time, you'll see what these are for. Hordes. I only have 2 Empire armies, an Orcs and a Goblins army, a Skaven army and an Orc army. What hordes? Yeah, no. No. You crazies. I'm glad, at least for when I picked up Seraphon, I'm mostly big dinosaurs. I'm glad that didn't, I think you can run them with like a lot of little skinks and stuff, but I'm glad that's big dinosaurs. And I'm glad the Tyranid, for me, I run them as big monsters. I don't like the, I don't want to do the Termagant horde. I'm happier with my big bugs. The thing about the Stabas is that with a full combo, they can reduce an enemy 2-up to hit to 5-up. And they have a ward. And fight on death. And... and you have to paint 1,000,000, billion, gazillion of them. That's the trade-off. Though, to be fair, if you're doing that much work, I think there should be a trade-off to that. Absolutely get those combos. What age is a good age to start? Little ones on Warhammer. That's what it says, like 4. Make it up as you go. I mean, if you don't go into like the real grim dark stuff, I would think you could start pretty early. I would go with Mousebait's recommendation, as she is a teacher, and I know nothing of children. I would think if you don't get into too much of the dark stuff, or if you think they're not going to wander into some of that themselves. If you want to save a pretty penny, never. 7. I would think closer to that. They have a little bit more understanding. Would remember a bit more of it. If they just want to, like... I mean, if they just want to paint with Dad, then you could go pretty early. Depends what they're getting into, I guess. I have Death Guard Kron's Nids from at least 3 starters. My little boy is 4. I gave him some guardsmen. He keeps asking me about my little mans. I love that. I mean, yeah, if they're painting or something, then pretty early. I would think for playing or getting into lore and stuff would be later. But painting and spending time with Dad, I think, would be... You could do that pretty early. Do a lot with a 4-year-old. If they just want to spend time with you, yeah. Norman says, we're moving to full paint too. Thankfully, I'm fine with bare basics. Tabletop quality. 2 steps of speed paints. 2 steps for bases. Done. Next. Yep. That's the way to go for that many minis. Strategy won't come till they're closer to 10, but that may depend. The kids I play with are really not used to playing games IRL. My kids' first model posts I see on Twitter, usually between 6 and 10. Oh, Exalted says that's when I remember people came into school with Warhammer. Oh, he started kindergarten today, first day. How sweet. Did you get the cute photos and everything? Really, it's basically when the child is interested. Follow what they want to do, don't force them, yeah. Realize their attention span is literally 5 to 15 minutes, depending on the age. Same. Same. Yeah, just like me, I really am a child. Panda, hello, how are ya? We're doing well, what you up to? We are building, this is the King from Gambler's Chest. I'm hoping it's just these sprues. If there's another one in the box, then I will have to put him aside and finish him later. But unfortunately, the instructions are not on the website, so we're winging it. Our local painting league has a point-based system. Minimum you have to have for the month is 40 points. Expected, this is the most a person will do in a month, is 90 points. 60 stabos would be 180 points. Looking forward to dropping that bomb on them. Ketta says, I was building model plane kits at the age of 8. I'd say it's a pretty good age. Models didn't turn out too great, but that's to be expected. I would think 8 for more of the attention span. The non-neurotypicals are also in that mindset, unless it's a special interest. It's very super focused. Yeah. Yeah. The NIDS are 170, so it's going to be the second time in a row. Candace is doing alright. Just got off a Monday morning call that went much longer than it should have. Uh-oh. Hope everything okay. Bill says, speaking of low attention spans, I scrolled on Vashtor. He's 120 on GW site, 55 from the box set breakers on eBay. Figured I'd grab him for all those dried up. He's also not very good rules-wise from what I've heard, so picking him up before maybe he gets a buff might be a good idea. I have mine. Avian let me have his from the box that I've not gotten to yet. I'm sad because he's such a cool model, but yeah, apparently he's he Garbo on the table. But he's so cool. Oh, more layoffs last week, so there's a discussion around that. I'm sorry to hear that. That's tough, those types of calls. I don't know where my... Let's see if I have my other sanding sticks. Give me 1 second, chat. I have a feeling they're all going to be like the ultra fine that I don't really use. This one isn't beat to shit. A metal one. Oh, I need to order more sanding sticks. Alright. We'll have to make do. I was supposed to actually keep in mind how their hand-eye coordination is. A lot of kids I'm teaching aren't at the level where they're able to cut, do fine motor skills, etc. To judge based on child's development. Offer help. Yeah. Because when would you start writing? When would, like, actually writing, coloring, when would that be, like, expected? Like, if you're literally just painting, you can hold a paintbrush and do what they want to do. Two weeks ago for you, Bill. I'm sorry. Sorry to hear that. Third round this year. I'm expecting more in fourth quarter. God. I know that when I was still at the office, that was the, yeah. Unfortunately. There was always nervousness around that time. If there had been some in the... earlier in the year. No, you're good, Massbait. It's helpful. What are we building today? We are building things from Kingdom Death's Gambler's Chest, which, if you want to see more, I do have an unboxing up on YouTube. So that is my first actually YouTube video. I am scared and proud of it. But if you want to check that out, that is up now. This is the King, which is one of the boss monsters. Unfortunately, I don't have instructions, so we're kind of winging it. But there's a general idea. I guess everything I have here will go in the front. But yeah, this is the King from Kingdom Death. Let's see, Mouseweight says, large paintbrushes 3 to 4. Fine skills like writing their name starts around 4. Usually by 5, they can do letters and their name. So maybe that's a good, 4 right in there. Fun fact, 60 stab was printed 5.5 hours. No assembly required. There you go. Just clean up. Alright, so there's that. So I think these probably smush together. We have this. Alright, it goes into that. Maybe it's a casting thing. I feel like this has to go to somewhere. Somehow. We'll figure it out. Oh, cool. I'll watch it later. Yeah, so if you want to see more of what this comes from, it is there. What you up to today, Snazok? We've already built a few things. Here is a big crocodile. And then I built some of the smaller narrative sculpts, but I got tired of the small pieces, so now we're working on the king. Will the king wear yellow? That would be cool. I don't actually know what color scheme I'm going to go with for mine. I was going to take a quick look through the book and see if they had anything. King in yellow would be pretty sick. Is the king in relation to the king's man? I believe so, but I don't know. I have not made it that far in a campaign. I believe it all goes together, though, yes. Redmire says, I'm lucky. My work doesn't have the depth for layoffs, but it also means that when 2 people quit in a month, like what happened last week, it layers the stress and extra work. Little different, yeah. Bill says, I know adults who can't write sentences. Sometimes. I'm in that boat, yeah. I believe it. I've had to proofread stuff for other teachers have written sometimes. Why is this piece being a butt? Hold on. Alright, that's better. I feel like I'm missing stuff. There's the... Alright, where does this go now? I have this piece too. I don't know how. This looks like it would go like here. Yeah. And then does this go? No. How do you work? Maybe we start here. Get that together. I feel attacked. A lot of them are on Twitter. Blue check marks. Just go to the blue check marks. You won't find a single complete thought there. We made sure that our customer accepted enough projects to get us through the summer with enough work. Except one of them got canceled. Feel guilty about playing spinning chair for work for the past week. I think when you feel guilty, just remember those weeks where you have to put in the extra time. It all evens out. No feeling guilty. Plus, they canceled it. One of the benefits of working almost full-time through college, I can literally write about just about anything with perfect grammar syntax while asleep. Don't judge those bots too harshly. They're only as strong as their creator, true. They just get really old really fast. Yeah. I've just straight up not wanted to post to Twitter in a long time. I did today, but I don't even do a lot of go lives now. Has anyone played God Tier? I've watched some people play it. I feel like I only really see it at conventions. Has anyone else played? Saba says, I finished the unboxing on YouTube. I liked it. I think the intro audio needs adjusting on how it picks up your voice. Okay, the main came out was good. The consistency branding though, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Thank you for feedback. I will say, as I do videos, audio is kind of my weakness. That's what I have the most trouble with. So if there's anything that really stands out to you guys, let me know. They had a lot of options as far as like normalizing the volume that I played with, but your light, wait, just did a Nikki, what does that mean? What does that mean? Master says, I like it a lot. I've not had time to do much with it. What's that about audio? Speak up, please. Yeah, that is my weakness. That's for stream and YouTube. That's what I have a hard time, because I don't know what to do to fix it, usually. That's my weakness. I try my best, but... Okay, so that goes there. I feel like this goes, like... Okay, it does... Okay, if it does go there, it just feels weird. So maybe we do need to start, actually. I didn't want to put them together just yet until I knew where everything... Like, if I could dry fit everything first. Okay, so what did we have? Did this literally just come off? Oh my god. Okay, glue, I need you to be gluing. I'm gonna swap you out for super glue if you keep it up. The glue, don't be gluing. Audio is hard. It is hard. I think the fact that, like... like, there's like some of the little... what you call it? Like, in the mixer, you can see where, like, things are happening. But until you record it, listen to it, and then, like, mess with it, you don't know what you're doing. You don't know if it's right. So it's just back and back and back. And the bolt came off, landed in my paint. Like, the only ones that's hanging in there, literally, oh my gosh. Panda says, a big set on eBay, that's the starter set, and some expansions for $119. I kind of want it, but also don't need that much more shit, right? I would say maybe try it first, before you hop in. Audio's weakness, everybody. At some point you get to the audio expert levels, incur a whole new region of my 30 audio devices disconnect randomly, and I spent hours reconnecting them. Audio is cursed. That does make me feel a little bit better, yeah. It's, yeah. It's just the fact that you can't really test it without recording yourself a billion times and trying different things. Pulling the different levers to see if it helped. Especially when you don't know which levers do what anyway. That's the cursed part. Alright, we're gonna super make sure this stays this time. Most part you can cut it into shorts, yeah. Are you saying my habit of purchasing board games that I don't play is bad? I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying if you're on the fence. Maybe check out a Let's Play or something, and then decide. You have me wondering if I still have my God tier stuff from Adepticon, actually. Let me take a look in my game room first, Panda, before you do anything. I can't remember how much of it we have. We got a bunch at Adepticon. I don't know if we still have it. Let me look. Doctor's audio problems forever. Sam gave her a new mic. It keeps breaking. He gave up, set it up on a new computer, and she's waiting to move on to it. I'm waiting for it to start crashing the moment she sits in her chair. That does make me feel better, though. Thank you. It's one of those things, right? Where you know you're at least not suffering alone. Audio's the worst. Like, every time we do, like, a game stream or something, I'm really nervous. And it's not because of the stream itself. It's because I don't want the audio to just, like, explode. Or, like, a setting I didn't think about to just, like, deafen everyone. That's always what I'm nervous about. The actual stream and everything's fine. I just don't want to hurt everyone. Alright, I'm not going to glue that just yet, but I think we can glue this in here. Like, it's pretty obvious not going to have something else behind it. So, let's do that. I do have a set. Oh, that was sent to me, but I haven't done anything with it. You want some God tier stuff? I almost took it to Goodwill the other day. Yeah, I feel like if you want some, someone in chat who has been to Adepticon probably has some. Because if you got one of the swag bags, you got like, I think it was a core set and then like a little expansion set. That's what we had. I don't know if I still have it. Buying board games with absurd amount of miniatures and not playing or painting them. Who would do such a thing? Definitely not you. Definitely not me. I don't know who would do that. Monsters. Absolute monsters. God tier and the War Machine behemoths are just sitting around everywhere. Yeah. I think I've gotten the one that's in there like 3 times. Between Adepticon and things. For the War Machine. How's Darkest Souls Ice Hunters? But, like, Elden Ring's gonna be sick, though, so let's not dunk too hard on, you know, not exalted. It's gonna be sick, though. Alright, so that'll go there. I don't know where these pieces go. Because there's this, like, just chunk, which I think goes here. But what does this other piece do? What is this? Oh, that is... Okay, this looks like it's here. This looks like it's back here. So what does this do? Assuming it's back here somewhere. Okay, that's not the glue one. I was about to rage. I don't know where this goes. What is this? Let me cut it out. Let me see. A base? Maybe. Let's cut it out first. And then I have his head, which at least that one's easy. Let's get these out. Scourge Panda says, I picked up a 4x4 calyx. I really like it, but it's full already. Yep. Yep. You forgot Elden Ring. I mean, what? Nope, nothing else coming to the house. We're all good. All set. Nothing else already. Hey, Millie Watt, welcome in. How are you? We're gonna figure it out. We're down to, you know, all the stuff that has to have a spot. For anyone coming in, we are building, this is the King from Kingdom Death's Gambler's Chest. So mine arrived on Friday. The instructions for this, unfortunately, are not on their website. It looks like a few of the links are broken. So we're kind of winging it. But we're doing okay, I think. What are you up to? Any projects on your table? Looks like something in the bottom. I was going to say, there's kind of this void, which, yeah, looks like that's it. Can you have Let Me Solo Her take on Pookie Pookie in the Undead Parish? Yes. We just combine them all. Absolutely. I would play that game. Hey, Paleo Jedi, welcome in. How are you? We are still streaming, yeah. We are streaming, and if you want to see more Kingdom Death, we're also YouTubing. We growing. How are you? What you up to today? The unboxing for Gambler's Chest is over on YouTube, if anyone missed it. We're learning the editing things, the YouTube things, the algorithm things, many things. Many, many things. Just looked. Nope, nope, nope. Unpainted board games do not count as backlog. I'm going to ask chat. How many of you do paint your board games? Or how many of you just say, nah, I don't want to paint all that? Where do you fall, chat? I think if they have nice miniatures, I'd like to paint them. If they have kind of, you know, iffy miniatures, if they're not great detail and stuff, then I don't think they count. Like, if I don't actively want to paint them, I don't think they count. Paint them all, says Norman. Should I have done this first? Am I going to be upset at myself? No, that goes there. Shit, I barely paint my not board game minis. I want to, but Village Jedi says, doing well. Trying to straighten up the hobby room so I can function. Sounds like a good plan to me. It's amazing what getting the a room cleaned up can do. What will you be working on once it's all set? Anything we're excited for? In my opinion, board games get a wash at best, and I've never done that. I can say for the rest of my Darkest Dungeon, it's going to be a lot of contrast when I make it back to it. Sick. Oh, nope, I need you to... Oh, okay. Guess we're going to glue around it. C. Decker, hello, how are you? If you want to order your Sneaky Marines for a third time, Feel free. What you up to? My menaces I have, I very terribly painted my Axis and Allies board game in 2006. My buddy's buying all the Deep Rock board game minis, and it's nice. What I found is board game minis are great to teach people to paint minis on. They're simple, don't matter much in the grand scheme of things. Weirdling, we sure did. How are you today? On the site of the tubers. Thank you for checking out the tubers. How are you? As it says, I didn't even realize Mice and Mystics had minis. We only played with the tokens. They're cute minis from what I remember. New to the hobby, painting an introductory set. Oh, for 40k at the moment. Welcome on in. If you have any questions, please let us know. We are usually working on Warhammer. I just needed a break because my Emperor's Children are getting basing. So I can show you a little bit of the Warhammers I got. Personal project. I was working on a bunch of my knits. So here's my Screamer Killer that needs basing. And then we have a Salamanders commission in right now. So here is Vulcan that I'm trying to finish up here this week, along with some other Salamanders. So yeah, welcome in. If you have any questions at all, please let us know. We're happy to help. Otherwise, we're just nerding out. So thanks for coming to hobby with us. Yeah, it's locked into place. I got the like Gunpla thing where it's like, all right, you're good. Don't have to worry about it. Hey, Spatsnap, welcome in. I paint the ones I like until the next one shows up that I like, and then I paint the next. Somehow I end up with a bunch of board games and a few painted minis. Mousebait stares at Curse City. Great Riddling's good. Been working on some, yellow on a bike. Love that. Oh, great that you guys are growing. We'll check out the YouTube. Yeah, it's been interesting. We're learning a lot of new stuff. But thank you for looking at the YouTube. That is a brand new adventure. We've been doing Wednesday streams over on YouTube, and then I'm going to try and do more content like that unboxing over there. I think it's really good for that. The Screamer Unaliver, that's right. For our TikTok algorithm friends. He's screaming and unaliving. Let's see, chat option, or opinions, sorry. I finished Breath of the Wild. I don't feel like Tears of the Kingdom yet. What do I take on the Switch for traveling? Stays in the countryside. Trying to think what else would be like specifically Switch. I guess that's my question. Are you looking for another Nintendo type game? Or are you looking for maybe something more indie? Or I don't like that doesn't line up nicely. I may do a bit of gap filling on him because that one's bothering me. Okay. I feel like we can go ahead and lock this into place. That's an easy one. I want to go to Madness after more work, see if the next two Hero Quest expansions. I guess you can get paint too. There probably won't be paint, but I'd go with you. Yeah, do that. Before everyone else suggests, Stardew. Mario vs. Rabbids. I have my fair share of Nintendo titles to finish up. Trying to think something. I really like the kind of smaller games for trips. Because depending on like how long the trip is, you could like potentially get through a game. There's always things like is Vampire Survivor or something like that on the Switch. I don't know. Sorry, I'm coming up blank. I'm trying to think what I need to play on the Switch. See if I'd recommend. Fire Emblem Three Houses was real good. I think that was the last thing I got. I really binged on the Switch. Dragon Quest Treasures is fun. Dragon Quest Builders 2. Dragon Quest. Pikmin Forest. You can scream at sweet potatoes not being picked up in true horror. Bayonetta. Actually going through the list you guys gave me. Yeah, I should finish stuff I already bought. Yeah, I was just thinking if maybe there's something smaller that would be worth it. But All the ones I'm coming up with are very long games as well. So that's not helping either. Pack them up, yeah. Pikmin is very tempting. I've never played a Pikmin. I don't think they're for me, but it was kind of fun to watch a bit of the new one. I don't need to be screaming at sweet potatoes. Just a sentence I didn't think I would say today. Here we are. Spoke to my brother about that level. He too did have a good time down there. Just one of those infamous levels. I wish this leveled out a little bit more. I guess it's fine. Okay. Okay, so then this goes here. This we'll just do a quick little dry fit. Make sure it works. Okay. Well, that's gonna need some work. Okay, and then this goes back here. We know that already. I'll hold that piece in. Could you just stay for a second? Thank you. And then these, I'm pretty sure drape around, but I don't know exactly where. And then we have his head, which I don't want to forget. Okay, cool. What level did you finish Baldur's Gate 3 at? We are in Act 2 and at level 9. You guys are way ahead of me. Hopefully when I go back tonight, I can find a route where I don't run into another dead end like I did last night. Last night was frustrating. I kept thinking it would take me to more stuff, and then it just didn't, and I got very frustrated. I'm sad that has a level cap, yeah. There is a mod, Seedecker, and I think we've thrown it in the Discord if you want it. Level 12, but I also run mods, because I'd be like that. Oh, there are a lot. Yeah, there are mods. Oh, yeah. There's mods that go up to level 20. There's mods for the usual, like, God mode and things like that. Remember, it's been in early access for a while. So really easy for the modders to keep up to date with. Second playthrough is modded to be level 20 multi-class, still caps at 12. Yeah, if you can... Basically, one class maxes at 12, and then you get to 20 by using other classes. I'll explain that. Are there mods that can ban me or take my thumb slam? Put slam in Baldur's Gate. Oh god, this piece is gonna be... Yeah, okay. I think this is gonna be the one that breaks my no gap filling. Ooh, whoa, ho, 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 that was almost scary, chat. My life just flashed before my eyes as that glue tipped. What'd you almost drop? I almost spilt my plastic glue. Which would have been bad because it's a brand new pot. My life flashed before my eyes. Yeah, say goodbye to the cutting mat. I'm glad I got another one for unboxings. Oh, it was scary. That would have been bad, yeah. Yeah. Let's not do that again. We almost had a liquid mat, yeah. And then we can make our own mat. It would have cleaned that, true. And then I wouldn't need the new one. Blonde Cow, hello. Plastic glue bows are a nightmare. Yep, I've already done it once. That was with the less full bottle, though. Thank God. I think I was trying to, like, clean up for the night. And... Alright, let's see if we can... This is gonna need some sprue goo for sure. Maybe some milliput. Hey, Jedi Monkey, welcome in. How are ya? I am working on The King from Kingdom Death's Gambler's Chest. So, trying to hold this piece together for the moment. And then I will show you the full mini. But my Gambler's Chest expansion arrived on Friday. I actually have a unboxing on my YouTube if you want to check it out. It is a gigantic box full of minis and things. But trying to get some of the miniatures together so we can play. How are you? Is there anything on your desk? Any projects? Has anyone found... Oh, Holy Avenger. It is fun running into some of the, like, D&D. Like, the classic stuff. Welcome back, Honor First. It's going well. Here is, okay. So here is the... We're getting close, but he's a very large mini. He's one of the boss monsters that you fight. Here is another boss. This is the Crimson Crocodile. He's actually the first thing I built. Because he's the first creepy boy you run into. We have also built the Honourable Berserker. Or Totally Not Guts from Berserk. We also built the Monster Hunter style mini. And this is Anna and Milkshake. Super cute. And then, oh, this was Cursed Spear, I believe was the name. But it was on the same sprue, so I went ahead and built it. One of the narrative sculpts. And now we are on to the King. So we're getting through him. Getting through him. Hi, Guts. Hey, Mike, welcome in. Reminds me I need to buy some Tamiya airbrush cleaner, since there's just extra thin glue. And a bigger bottle, for less money. Yep. That's what I've heard. I've not tried them. But yeah, welcome on in. I know it's chemically identical. My brain still says it's not the same. Yeah. It's not computing in my brain either. I know I've seen people talking about it, but it's still weird to me. I'm recovering from surgery. I'm in bed for about 2.5 more months. Oh my gosh. I hope recovery goes well. I want to get back into 40K. Well, welcome on in. We can do a little 40K. Normally we work on Warhammer. I needed a break. My Emperor's Children are in the middle of basing right now. So, trying to do the texture paint and some sand. But my glue was taking forever to cure last night, so I didn't get through all of that. But my personal army, so I've been working on my Tyranid. So I've got my Screamer Killer here. What else? I got the Psychophage I can throw off. So they need basing. And I've been working on some Salamanders. So I've actually got Vulcan that I'm working on. He'll be joining a 40K army. They're basically going to proxy him in for 40K. So he's going to match the rest of the army there. But there's Vulcan. But yeah, welcome on in. Glad we can hobby together. Here as you recover. No, it's all good. It's, we have lots of projects. Tyranids are something I was looking to get into. They're a lot of fun. Especially with the new ones from Leviathan. And then the new ones we still have coming. So we've got the Emissary still coming. And the Death Leaper. It's a good time to get in some Tyranids, yeah. Like the style they have, they're fun. They're fun to paint. You don't have to worry about all the power armor and all of that. So they're a fun army. If you're looking, I think you'll enjoy them. I will say I don't run a lot of Termagants and the little guys. But you can always go Horde as well. I just really love the big bugs. Let's see. Talking about, oh, the Librarian on it first. I'm excited to see what you... Orange and blue is always fun, but I'm a little biased. It's like one of my favorite color schemes. Oh, the Vulcan looks amazing. Wow, thank you so much. He's been a lot of fun. I'm glad I get a chance to paint him. Some of those character series from Forge World are some of my favorite things to paint for like Games Workshop. The Primarchs are just a lot of fun. I also have Lucius. I did the 30K version. So I've got that to paint here soon. Got some Eldar to paint from Forge World here soon. So we straighten out their little weapons. William, hello, how are you? Yeah, studio colors. I may be biased toward orange and blue. Yeah, a little bit. This was down shallow, but I'm all about power. So I don't know how many termies I won. Yeah. It's all big bugs. It's fun. Nope, you know what you like. And when you're, you know, spending the money to put an army together, it's important to know. Gotta go with what you like. What you doing today, Will? Welcome in. We're building some Kingdom Death. Oh, I do get nice compliments about the dice you sent me a while back. So pretty. I'm glad you like them. I need to order some more. I thought about doing like a Nikki set and a Scott set. We could have different colors. That's so creepy. I don't think I realized his head is like supported up like that. It's really creepy. Oh, because this will cover it. That's why I haven't seen it. That's really creepy. That's right. We like big bugs. Cannot lie. All right, we're gonna put just all the glue because that's all we got. Thank you, Pine. We'll do this, and then we'll get the seams. Dump the glue. No, we're trying to not dump the glue, Scorpion. I need to not dump the glue. We got way too close earlier. No more glue dumping. Scott's Dice in the Night household colors would be legit. I've thought about it. You just have to order so many dice at a time to do the custom stuff that it's gotta be... needs to make sense when we do it. Off subject a second. I have a friend who is vegan, and I asked her how vegans like to party. She said she'd turn up the beats. You're gonna fit in just fine here. Chat loves to torment me with dad jokes. You found your people here. You found your people. Cake, hello, how are you? Orange and blue dice would be nice and match. Ooh, the Botan scheme. Bill, thank you so much for the gifted sub to Jedi Monkey. Enjoy those emotes. Was ad-free viewing. Enjoy your dad jokes. Bill, don't gurge. But yeah, enjoy, Bill. Thank you so much for the support. I appreciate it. Is that Jinx? Welcome in. How are you? For anyone coming in, we're working on some Kingdom Death today. I am building the king for Kingdom Death. We're winging it because the instructions are not on the website. So based off what I've seen of him before, we're getting them together. Pretty sure these swirlies will go around at the end. So I'll go ahead and get head on here. You can give Robot Lady to read those for 100 bits. That's what Bill likes to do, yeah. Yeah, Bill and Avian, both big on Robot Lady reading out the worst of dad jokes. Aw, Cake. You're gonna make me cry. I want to say that all the hard work you're doing is really standing out to me. You're doing a great job at managing the Twitch YouTube content, especially in the variety of videos you're putting out. Also, you're lovely today as usual. Thanks all. Cake, you're gonna make me cry. Thank you so much. That really means a lot. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate that. How are ya? It's been a new adventure. I meant that's all. Thank you, Cake. I appreciate it. That's really sweet. It's been an adventure. It's a lot of trial and error, which is kind of fun, kind of scary. But I've lost my ability to type. It's all good. I got you, Cake. I got you. Do you want to see the kitty cat we put together earlier? I think you'll like it. This is... They did like a Monster Hunter one. So it's like the Palico. But that is Anna and Milkshake. Aren't they adorable? They're one of the first ones I want to paint. So we've got that. And then, you might have seen Guts yesterday. I want to paint him. And then one a little less, well, I think he's cute. The Crocodile. Which I can't remember if I've shown you the Crocodile or not. But yeah. I think those are the first three I'm probably going to go for. But I do love a little kitty cat. It's very cute. I kind of want to look at my Palico from Monster Hunter and like paint my actual Palico. Is the Chessex dice still in the 90s? Yeah, it is. It is. His face isn't cute. He's just cute. Yes, the Chessex website is, Oh, is it better now? I remember last time we ordered it was something. It was indeed something. Just realized this doesn't line up. This child is still in 2 pieces. That might be a time after stream. I gotta figure out where this goes first. Hold on, children. I gotta correct this first. Where does this go? Alright, let's look up a picture. Ow! Crocodile just got up under my nail. Okay, let's look up the king. So we know where this goes. The king. Kingdom Death. Oh, does it go in the back? It might go in the back. Okay, so the swirly part comes up from the side. That's over here somewhere. Okay, it goes there. This must be on the back. Let's flip it over here. I feel like something needs to go here. That's what I keep trying to line up. Yeah, that doesn't make sense. There's like a square slot that looks like it should slide into something. I don't know where that is. The crocodile looks extraordinarily in disbelief and it cracks me up. I don't know who hurt him, but it's great. It's a cloak of babies? Yeah. I don't actually know the lore just yet, but it's real creepy. I just don't know where this goes. But it is, yeah. Okay, that doesn't make sense. What the heck, King Death? Alright, let's try this first. Let's get this cleaned up before we try that figure out. Oh god, you're right. Small upgrades to the site. Trying to think if we do, just looking at time and what we have left we can still build. If maybe the king is the last one for today. I really want to get those Smog Singers together, since they are next on our list for the actual game. But they've got pieces all over the place, and I don't want to do that on stream. I will figure that out on my own time, because there's no instructions for them. I think if Scott wants to go to the game store, this might be our last piece for today. Okay, so this connects at the smallest point. Love that. Love that for us. That doesn't look right. Hold on. Hold on, chat. It does go behind. Does it curl around more than I'm thinking? Or just disappears in the photo. That's not helpful. Okay, that feels good. It's a small connection point, but it is a connection point. I just need to find a lion replacements. Could I use my actual cat? Yeah, you could get Games Workshop's The Lion. There you go. There ends Will. Sorry if I'm distracted today. I'm on baby duty while Cassidy repairs the house post-vacay. Oh, laundry blitz. Gotcha. I hope you're having a good day. I don't want to keep you from baby duty, but I hope it's going well. We're just building Kingdom Death, is all that I said earlier. And now I'm fighting with this piece. Actually battling. What the heck? Okay, there we go. Got it. What you getting from the game store? Yeah, Hero Quest. We found out that we're missing a couple of the newer expansions. So he wants to go get them. Oh, goody. What cosmic horror do my eyes behold now? This is the king. I won't show you his back because you're on baby duty. But we also built this really cute kitty cat with this like Monster Hunter mini. So there's Anna and Milkshake. Guts, I think you already saw. We got Guts. And this Crocodile. So there's a little bit of scale. Of course it's Kingdom Death, that's right. That's okay, don't worry. I'm saving your lady for Sub Sunday. So Sunday, if you guys want to come hang out while we paint a pinup. We have bonus stream time. We're gonna work on her. Okay, so if anyone else needs to build her, it's just kind of behind him. So I'm hoping that this holds really nicely. I'm a little worried. I do need a picture of his back, though. Here we go. We'll get that last piece, and then I think it's game store time. And lunchtime, because I'm hungry. Okay, it does go up here. Somewhere. Thank you. Oh, it just like sits on the top. Okay. Okay. That'll... Okay. There, and here-ish. That's a lot. Are you playing me off, Bill? Is that what you're doing? Bill's like, you're done? Go get lunch? Oh, the noise I made, I see. Yes, it is. That's the I need a break from this noise. Your rap or whatever. No, this isn't Scott's stream. Alright, while I put the final touches of glue on here, I'll do the streamer things. Reminder that if you want to see more Kingdom Death, the unboxing is up on YouTube. Thank you to everyone who's already checked it out. But if you want to see everything in that giant box that arrived here, that is there. We'll be back tomorrow, I think, with Eldar. So I'm going to try and get Wasted Minds Eldar together here in between Salamander decals. And we can start that project. Wednesday, I think we're going to be on YouTube. It'll probably be Kingdom Death. And then we do have a Sub Sunday this week. So that's all the updates I have. Which craft world are we doing? It is the customs. You guys might remember we've done some purple Eldar. I need to check the notes. We've got Jane Czar and Malgan Ra, and I want to make sure I get the colors correct here. But I have notes in the old email. So we're going to work on some of those characters tomorrow. But there he is. The King. So here's a real quick wrap-up of what we've got built so far. So there is the King. I'll let him dry and let that glue cure. We had Monster Hunter Lady, Anna, and Little Milkshake. We have the Cursed Spear, which is one of the narrative sculpts. We have Definitely Not Guts, the Honourable Berserker, also built. We have our pinup for Sunday. And we have the Crocodile. So that is all of our... Has he got a small head? He does. And it's being held up by hands, which is super creepy. But yeah, that's what we got. So I think I'm going to wrap up here. I don't think I'm going to raid over today just because we're going to head out to the game store. So I can't hang out and chill with anyone. But we'll be back tomorrow. If you guys want to catch more updates and things, we do have our Discord, which is where we hang out in between streams. And then socials, you'll probably see me and the YouTube link making the rounds today. So thank you everyone for coming to hang out. We'll be back tomorrow. Thank you so much for all the support. I love you guys, and I will see you then. Bye-bye.